You got sound yet? Can you hear me? Man, you missed a good song. Give me a like a yes. Can you hear me or no? Is it still a read my lips show? Loud and clear. All right, beautiful. Should I play that song again? It was a good one. I'm doing Bob Marley songs tonight, so I'll just consider that first part a warm up. This one's called Caution. It's one of the old Wailers tunes. That little lick at the beginning is so essential. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here I am, walking down the street, walking, 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 walking. Children, everything is so sweet. Whoa, 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 sweet. Whoa, 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 well, I'm doing my thing, and I'm doing it slow. Whoa, 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 whoa. But there is just one thing I would like you to know. When you're wet, you're slippery. When you're down the ground, yeah. If you're sliding, you go tumbling down. Don't want you on the ground. Whoa, caution, the road is wet. Black soul as black as jet. Caution, the road is hot. Oh, say you got to do better than that. Don't hit me from the top, you crazy motherfucker. Hit me from the top, you crazy motherfucker. Hit me from the top, you crazy motherfucker. When you're wet, you're slippery, yeah. When you're down the ground, yeah. If you're sliding, you go tumbling down. Don't want you on the ground. Whoa. Caution. Caution, the road is hot. You got to do better than that. You got to do. You know that ring that Bob Marley is wearing in that, like in my thumbnail? Well, nobody's even watching me anymore. But whatever. It's a ring that was given to him by an Ethiopian prince, and the ring used to belong to Haile Selassie, who was the emperor of Ethiopia, who was the the figurehead of the Rastafarian religion. He was like the guy that they thought was, Jesus reincarnated or whatever. It's like they thought he was the savior. And that's who they based their religion around, was Haile Selassie. And he was like a living man. He was a ruler of Ethiopia who met an untimely end. And his ring ended up on Bob Marley's finger. And it's just interesting because Bob Marley, it's kind of symbolic of something where it's like Haile Selassie's ring landed on Bob Marley's finger. Bob Marley wore that ring till he died. It's almost like Bob Marley was kind of the epicenter of the whole Rastafarian movement, really. That him wearing that ring kind of, it ties it all together, really. It's like the fact that that ring landed on his finger after all was said and done, and it was Haile Selassie's ring, the guy they thought was God. Bob Marley was wearing his ring when he died. That's wild. I think that's a pretty cool part of the story. But it's true. It's not really a story. It's just true. Everlong by Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters? Is that a Bob Marley song? This isn't a Dave Grohl tribute. Dave Grohl. I think Dave Grohl killed Kurt Cobain. What do you think? That's my theory. Because he was the guy that stood to gain when you think about it, I mean, what does Courtney Love stand to gain from him dying? She was like the fucking patsy, you know. She was just, it was the perfect crime, you know. And like, he didn't commit suicide. It was definitely a murder. And I think Dave Grohl was the guy who really rose to fame after his death, you know. And he was a guy that was kind of, you know, he wasn't the lead guy in Nirvana. You know, he had to stand behind Kurt. You know, he wasn't he wasn't the guy who was in the limelight. And I think clearly it was something he would have rather been the lead guy because that's what he went on to do with his life and his career. And it's interesting that he would be in a movie later that I think he directed or wrote where he's in a band and they go and play in a haunted house or something and he ends up becoming possessed and he kills the guitar player in the band. And it's just interesting how that all worked out. It's like, because I already had that theory about him, and then that movie came out. I'm like, well, that's kind of eerie. It's almost like he's admitting it. It's tacit admission of guilt. Well, everybody thinks Courtney Love did it, but that's just like, sometimes you got to look around two corners or three corners, you know. It's like the most obvious, you know, they're always going to look at the spouse, and unless it's Charlie Kirk, of course, they're always going to look at the spouse as being possibly, you know, to blame. But like, so it's just it's like the easy answer, really, or just the, you know, it's the perfect crime. Poor Kurt, he was a good dude. It sucks. It really just sucks. And their music was really becoming pretty amazing at that point. I mean, it was always pretty amazing. What are you gonna do? I blame Dave Grohl. Play with your guitar. I was doing a Bob Marley tribute. Why am I talking about Nirvana? It's like the furthest thing from Bob Marley you could think of. Hit me from the top. What do you want, kitty? You want some bluegrass, huh? I got a bluegrass song that I wrote. You want to hear it? Well, it looks like everybody left. Everybody leaves all the time. You guys are just such quitters. Act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, nagging, ass. Acting like a maniac. You better act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging, asshole, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down right. Act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging, us, or acting like a maniac. And do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down right. And we will see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in the free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck here when this place goes belly up. You gotta have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. Now when the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You're gonna run amok, or let the muck run you. You better act fast, jackass, last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. And tell me lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging, ass for acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, back up, there's gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down right. Yeah, the whole thing's gonna come down, okay. I said the whole damn thing is gonna come down, that's right. Is gonna come down. Was that bluegrass? I think that's just more like pirate music. Arr. You better act fast, jackass. It's a song about prepping. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled Bob Marley tribute. Oh, how does that song go? Natty dread rides again. Ding, 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 ding. The mystics of tomorrow. Natty dread rides again. Do have no fear, have no sorrow. Oh, all in all, we see there one. Well, they fight against the Rastaman. They built a world in great confusion to force on us the devil's illusion. But the stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone. And no matter what games they play, if we've got something they can never take away. And it's the fire, the fire, the fire that's burning down everything. Feel the fire, the fire. Mm. Only the birds have their wings. Now the leaders gather on the beach, and now they're trying to make what's this speech. But the dread is come and tell them it's too late. Fire is burning, men pull your own weight. Ooh, Natty dread rides again. Through the mystics of tomorrow, Natty dread rides again. Have no fear, have no sorrow. He will survive in this world of competition. Dreddy got the job to do, and he's got to fulfill his mission. If he will survive in this world of competition, and no matter what games they play, if we've got something they can never take away, and it's the fire, fire, fire. Only the birds have their wings. Ooh, Natty dread rides again. The mystics of tomorrow. Natty dread rides again. Have no fear, have no sorrow. Natty dread rise again. I wanna love you and treat you right, baby. I want to love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter. We'll provide the bread, baby. the love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? This love, the love that I'm feeling. Whoa, whoa. I wanna know now. I got to know, baby. I'm willing and able. So throw my cards on your table. I want to love you. Treat you right, babe. I want to love you. Hey, Dad. Every day, every night, we'll be together. With the roof right over our head, we'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Oh, job provides the bread, babe. Is this love? Is this love? This love, this love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wanna know now. Sorry. I got to know, baby. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. I want to love you, love and treat you right, you right. I want to love and treat you right, baby. I want to love you every day and every night. Is this love? Is this the love that I'm feeling? Something to drink. Is the love? Is this the love that I'm feeling? Well, it looks like I don't have an audience tonight. That's normal. That's typical. I love you, baby. You're my audience. People can't stand live music. They want to hear something that's just packaged and all perfectly polished in studio, presented with a nice bow on top. Oh, it's so perfect. It's today's hottest music. Let's buy it. I got to buy it. Let's try to let's try to be that person and let's worship them and put posters of them on our wall. I used to do that too. I had so many Bob Marley posters, Grateful Dead posters, Pink Floyd posters. I was so generic. I was such a generic hippie. I want to learn that one song that Bob Marley used to do, which was um, this train. When I was just a kid, my mama used to sing this song. How does it go? When I was just a kid, my mama used to sing this song. Now I've grown to be a man, and it still lingers deep within my soul. How does that go? Talking about this train is bound to glory. This train. This train is bound to glory. This train. This train is bound to glory. This train don't carry no unholy. This train. This train is bound to glory. This train don't carry no unholy. Baby, talking about this train. When I was just a kid, Mama used to sing this song. Now I've grown to be a man, grown to be a man, but it still lingers deep in my soul. I don't know how that goes. I should figure it out first before trying to play it live. When I was just a kid, Mama used to sing this song. This train. It's a rather cute song. No, I'm not saying that you should worship somebody. There's some comments now. There's 2 comments. What's up? 2 dots connected. 2 dots. That's just one line. It's better than only 1 dot. You can't connect 1 dot. And no, I wasn't suggesting that anybody worship anything. I was just being silly. Because, like, that's how the music world is, like the music industry. They like pitch these guys. It was like, this person is like your new idol. And you got all these, you're all posing in all these cool pictures, all flashy, all looking cool. They try to put him up there like an idol to like, oh, this guy's so cool. But most of the time these days, these guys don't even write their own music. No, there's some organic shit that goes on. I believe that there really is. Like I think Bob Marley was like true blue. I don't think he was like some controlled like CIA. It just seems silly to even suggest that. But people will say that. They'll be like, "Oh, he was just another psychological operation." No, he wasn't. Well, it was a good one. He was. It was just one that was trying to cheer everybody up and like wake people up to the fact that like government is bad. Like if you're gonna argue in favor of government, it's like you're unwittingly admitting that you have no control over your own mind. We need government. We need someone to govern our mental condition because it's just not possible to do it ourselves. How did it go? The sun shall not smite that by day, nor the moon by night. And everything that I do shall be up full and right. If it's all night, ooh, it's got to be alright. If it's all night, that was got to be alright. Oh, mama, don't lose this one. I'm the lucky one under the sun. If you make me move, baby, then you know you've got to groove all night. It's got to be alright. If it's all night, it's got to be alright. Break it back till it drop. Wipe those lonely tears from your eyes, baby. I'll tell you why. 'Cause it's all night. Got to be alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you like it? I'm Mega Mary. Mega Mary. Hello. Thanks for saying hello. It was a Bob Marley tribute, but I've already ventured off into other stuff like my own music, and I guess that was all I ventured off into. But I can play other songs if people want to request something. If there's people watching that would like to hear me try to do something, I don't know that many popular songs that people usually ask me to play, and I don't play any David Grohl. I don't think I do. I'm just Dr. Bass Ackwards, man. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. Ever since the day I came. That's my name. That's my claim to fame. I've just been running against the grain. Dr. Bass Ackwards coming at you from behind. Better watch your butt. I've been running against the grain. Running against the grain. I've been running against the grain. I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came along. And I'll be running against the grain till my dying day. I'll be running against the grain. I've been running against the grain ever since the day I came along. I'll be running against the grain till my dying day. I claim the grain is running the wrong way. I'm running against the grain. Running against the grain, yeah. But when you run against the grain, it causes friction. So that friction starts to burn. And when it burns, you know what's gonna happen. That's when this place is going up in flames. At the end of the game. The end of the game. At the end of the game. I'll still be running against the grain. Running against the grain ever since the day I came along. That's the song I always say. I'll run against the grain. Running against the grain. The dying day, I claim the grain is running the wrong way. While I'm running against the grain. I'm running against the grain. Yeah. But when you run against the grain, it causes friction. And you know that friction starts to burn. And when it burns, you know what's gonna happen. That's when this place is going up in flames. At the end of the game. End of the game. At the end of the game, I'll still be running against the grain. Against the grain. Still be running against the grain. I'll still be running against the grain. Be running against the grain. Running against the grain. I still be running. another game. I'm just gonna be running against the grain. That's my name. That's my claim. I claim to have no claim. I'm just running against the grain. Ever since the day I came into this vast backwards game, I'm running against the grain. Hey baby, I love you. Let's see. I don't sneak around, but I wear sneakers. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, oh, alright. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, you shouldn't need a leader either. I don't beat wives, but I wear wife beaters. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. There's no stupid questions, there's only stupid teachers. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. Ooh, oh, alright. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need a leader either. I won't eat the bugs, but I'll eat an anteater. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. I'll leave time for you on your parking meter. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. I don't sneak around, but I wear sneakers. I don't vote, 'cause I don't. I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need a leader either. Mm. And you shouldn't need a leader either. Step down from your throne before you're thrown down from the steps. That's what's coming next for you. I said, oh, step down from your throne before you're thrown down from the steps. Oh, that's what's coming next for you. Oh, I don't vote, 'cause I don't need a leader. And you shouldn't need a leader either. My show isn't being very well received tonight. Maybe I'll just end it. I was kind of hoping that people would like be getting into it, kind of like digging it or whatever, but it doesn't seem like that's what's happening. So it kind of feels like a waste of time. But thanks for showing up. Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm glad people showed up to say hi at least. That's nice. I could run my mouth about all kinds of weird, interesting things that people would probably think are crazy. I do that all the time. I could tell you about our entire reality and sum it all up really nicely for you. I'll tell you about the sun, the stars, the moon, the earth, and its living self. The earth gives birth to a sun. It springs forth from the navel of the earth, breaks off its umbilical cord, and pops into the sky. The water breaks, the oceans flood. The sun shines on the earth and begins spawning souls. The soul, the sun soul, the soul source of souls, the sun. Your soul is an electric, energetic, it's energy. It's just one spark of life that's been gifted to you from God, but it comes from the soul source, the sun. The sun provides your soul. It spawns from the source of souls, the soul sun. Where your soul used to be, there's a sunspot. There's a little black spot on the sun today. That's where your soul was up there. But now it's right here. And you'll live your life. And when all that sun's souls successfully soar to the heavens and become a star in heaven, that sun will go dark and lose its life force. That sun will just go cold and go dark really quick and solidify that plasma fluid substance, whatever it is, it'll just turn hard. It'll harden really quick. Where all those bubbles were popping from all that plasma, hot plasma all swirling around, all those bubbles will leave little craters all over the surface where it used to be swirling and fluid. Now it's all solidified plasma, and it's just all these craters all over it where the bubbles were popping before. And when the new sun springs from the navel of the earth and activates, breaks off its umbilical cord and starts doing its cycle circuit, it will shine on the old sun that's still up there doing its circuit, but it's starting to sink ever so gradually because it has no more life force in it. So when the new sun shines on the old sun, it causes it to glow. It absorbs that sunlight because it's made of the stuff suns are made of, plasma substance. It absorbs that light and it'll glow temporarily. It doesn't have its own light anymore, but it will absorb sunlight and it'll glow. Wherever the sun was hitting it, it'll glow right there. And it's interesting, the dead sun, when it has that glow that it has, for temporary, it'll be out at night, and that dead sun's light that it borrowed from the new sun is shining on the earth. It's not as bright as the old sun, but it's still bright enough to hit the earth. And it's interesting because the sun's light will create life, and it's our soul, our energy is the source of growth and warmth and life. But the dead sun's light that it borrows from the sun and it glows at night, the dead sun's light will is cold and it causes decay and brings death. These are facts. So the dead sun provides decay and cold. The sun that's alive provides life and warmth. And the dead sun will still be on the same circuit that the new sun, the living sun is on. The living sun makes a yearly course in the sky. It's called the analemma, and it's in the shape of a figure eight. The dead sun makes that same circuit in the sky. They call it the ephemeral, but it's the same shape because it's the same size as a new sun. It's a little bit, it might look a little bit bigger because it's starting to sink out of the sky ever so slowly, but and so it's on a different cycle, but it's the same circuit though. It's making that same figure eight. It's about the same size as a living sun. It's got craters all over it and it glows sometimes, wherever the sun has been hitting it. And the stars are just smaller parts of the whole, they're like the stars are just souls that have gone to heaven. And eventually that plasma, that dead sun will eventually run into the earth and just break up. It won't cause that much damage. But I'll be in there in a second. But you know how they have like the Death Star, in the Star Wars, the Dead Star, the Dead Sun. The Death Star, what does it look like? It looks like the moon, right? Because that's what the moon is. It's a dead sun. And a lot of people don't realize this, but this is true. Because I know it's true because I made this all up. You know, I know it's true because I made it up. I mean, that's how you know it's true. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to say about all this, but typically I like to, you know, share my information with people that appreciate it. Oh, yes, I'm high. Well, you thought I wasn't? Come on, man. Come on. What's wrong with